Water.
What about it?
Imagine all the ways you use water.
Okay.
Picture everything you put down the sink, everything you flush down the toilet. Did you know that all the water we use is eventually returned to our streams and rivers?
Oh yeah?
Yep. Back to the very same streams and rivers that you walk along, paddle around, and hook the big one.
Wow.
I'm Carolyn Waters. I'm an environmental educator.
Hello.
And I love to visit streams and rivers. And I love to bring people to streams and rivers to teach them about the things that are here.
Luckily, MSD is here to remove all the nasty before water is returned to our waterways. This keeps our waterways safe and clean and promotes a healthy ecosystem. Because alongside the big old people population,
Careful.
our waterways are home to a ton of diverse species that need to be protected from pollution.
Water is so important for us because it keeps us alive. We drink it, right?
Well, yeah.
And this is actually the same water that gets filtered through the Louisville Water Company and comes through your faucet. So it's really important that we keep this clean.
A big portion of MSD's mission is the collection and treatment of wastewater. Every day, about 153 million gallons of wastewater is treated
That's dirty work.
and then released back into our local waterways. The first step is to remove items that shouldn't have been flushed, such as wipes, floss, and hair. Somehow we've even found bowling balls. This stuff causes big problems for our system, which is why it's so important to flush only the 3 P's down the toilet: pee, poo, and toilet paper. But it's not just wastewater that MSD has to watch out for.
Oh boy.
When it rains or snows within our watershed, all that stormwater eventually winds up back in our waterways.
What's a watershed?
A watershed is the area of land that all drains into one body of water.
Got it.
As stormwater runoff makes its way across roads and parking lots, it accumulates pollutants,
That's not good.
like lawn chemicals, pet waste, and oil, which can harm our waterways.
When we build roads, they don't absorb water as well as grass or forested areas.
Right.
So when it rains on a road, all of that water has to go somewhere, and often it goes right here into the creek.
To help filter these pollutants from stormwater, MSD requires that green infrastructure projects be constructed and maintained, and capital projects like the Waterway Protection Tunnel reduce the occurrence of sewer overflows that impact our creeks and streams. Permeable pavers, used to build roads and sidewalks, allow stormwater to pass into the ground instead of simply washing off and running into drains.
Clever.
Rain gardens are designed to collect and hold stormwater while it slowly absorbs directly into the ground. These solutions use the earth to naturally filter pollutants from stormwater before it returns to our waterways. To ensure that MSD's efforts are having a positive impact, MSD collects over 3 million water quality records each year.
That's a lot.
One of the best ways to gauge the health of our waterways is by studying the animals that live there. MSD regularly sends out crews to check on water-dwelling species like rainbow darters.
Hey there.
If MSD finds that the population is healthy and growing, then the stream must be a nice place for them to live.
Another organism that you might find in Beargrass Creek is a salamander. Salamanders are really important to us, not just because they look cool, but they can tell us if a creek is clean or dirty, if it's a safe place to be or not, because they require really clean water to be able to survive.
Safe and clean waterways are essential for a thriving community and are especially meaningful for our wildlife, nature lovers, and adventure seekers. MSD is proud to be an environmental innovator and a leader in making Louisville and the surrounding counties a better place to live.